Good evening, I'm Jeff Koinange, and this is Jeff Koinange Live. And you know, if it's Thursday, it's all about inspiration. What a guest we have lined up for you tonight. In fact, if we finish this show on time tonight, he just may make his flight to Dubai. He's going out there to perform, and I'm telling you, is that the performance is not the story. Where this young man has come from, 23 years old, is the story. How many of you know where a place called Tala is? That's right, I knew you didn't. Tala, deep in Ukambani somewhere. That's where he grew up. Didn't speak English for the first 8 years of his life. Imagine that. Came to Nairobi, taught himself English through osmosis, if you will, listening to people. And that's how last 3 years he's been in comedy. He'll tell us the story. And he's literally grown by leaps and bounds. A few weeks ago, he led a group of young comedians to come and try and roast me. It didn't work. Try again, Chipukeezy. His real name, Vincent Mwasia. All the way from Ukambani on his way to Dubai. Check this man out. This man is a man to look out for. In fact, I compare him to Trevor Noah, the closest we're ever going to come to Trevor Noah. Take it from me. Sit back. His Twitter handle is @Chipukeezy. Mine is @Koinange Jeff. The hashtag, let's keep it simple, Chipukeezy in Dubai. Can you write that? Chipukeezy in Dubai. Oh my.
What am I? You forgot one? This guy, I'm telling you, told me that I'm ugly. Which is true, by the way.
You said I'm ugly?
Of course, Jeff, you are. You're the most ugly person I've ever met.
Me?
Jeff, you're ugly.
You know,
if you've met with women out there, lying to you that you're a good-looking guy because you have money, and maybe your hair and... you look... There is nothing bad like being rich and you're ugly. But at least you chose a struggle. I mean, it's a good thing.
At least I have clothes that don't have patches. Now
you see, you're trying to roast me. I mean, watch out there. Unava suti. Leo when?
Thursday. Inspiration.
Suti Thursday. We see MP, we see Mwizi, na we see Conman. You ni uzee na kuzumbua. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, brother. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Your story, man. I'm telling you, I don't think people understand how far you have come. Umetoka mbali, sio? You were telling me earlier on Tala. Where is Tala on the map, my brother? Where is it?
Tala is in Machakos County, a place called Kangundo.
Kangundo? Uko kwa Mudama?
Yeah, uko kwa Mudama. Mudama is our guy by the...
Come on.
Mudama.
Ule alisema Waiguru wame?
Sukari. That's our guy, but I'm not sure whether he speaks for us.
Yes.
Yes.
That's where you grew up.
I grew up in a place that I don't think many people know this. There is a place in Tala. It's a very interior place. A place, my dad found himself jobless, and then I think they had me with my mother. So my dad decided to go and stay a place where it's only cows and water and birds that stay there. So it's a place in Tala, a very interior place. No trees, no nothing. So my dad decided to build a house there. So we used to live like Maasais.
No.
Telling you, for me to go to the shop to buy anything, it had to be a trip, because it's like an hour from where we used to stay.
Walking or?
Walking, there is no car that can pass there. If my dad was to die, no offense, those days, I don't know how I would have transported him, because no car.
Na Big G ulitoa wapi siku hizo? Big G?
Big G si unapanga trip, bro. 1 hour.
Kwenda shops.
Ukienda shop usahau kiberiti.
Unarudi.
Ni noma na unarudi na vita juu ulikuwa umetumwa. So I grew up in an environment whereby I just knew my parents, I just knew the cows.
Did you have brothers or sisters?
Then no. My brothers were very small, and then my grandmother decided to, because my dad was suffering, let's be honest. Poverty was his friend. Poverty was about to kill him. It's just that God was with him.
Bado wako?
Buda, ako, hata anawatch sahi.
Wacha.
Anajua.
Kuna TV uko Tala au?
Sai wako nayo. Sai amekuwa mdosi. Wewe unajua anafanya ile kitu ya butita. Anajiintroduce na mimi.
No.
Unajua huyo ni mtoto wangu huyo wewe.
Ndivyo usema.
Huyo kijana ni wangu na unajua anataka kuitisha kula na mimi ndio ndakuwa PA.
Anakuwa?
PA as in PA.
Oh, PA.
PA, yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes. So now up until we grew up, Jeff, and it was very difficult because for me, I grew up knowing nothing about TV and radio.
And you didn't even speak English?
English, the school that I went to, it's called Koinange Primary School.
It's called?
Now, Koinange in Kizungu, it's a warthog. So it's our warthog primary school.
Warthog?
Warthog. Okay, my English teacher called it warthog, so please. Warthog, that's what I'll go with. Koinange. Koinange was a school that used to come last. After KCPE zimehesabiwa, sisi hatukuwa tunaenda hivi kuangalia hivi. Ulikuwa unakuja hivi. Bas. Tuko home. We home. So Koinange Primary School was like 2 hours from where we used to stay. I grew up, Koinange we had 5 teachers, including the headmaster. So we used to share teachers. It was very difficult for us to have a good environment where, you can have a teacher. I see kids nowadays in Nairobi being taught in English.
Yeah.
Like a kid can tell their dad, "Daddy, don't be stupid, don't be silly. Excuse me, sir, you say that pi r square times." Kids can question the
teachers, yeah.
We used to speak in mother tongue. I remember I was taught English with mother tongue. Like, this is a true story.
My English and mother tongue.
My English teacher was called Mr. Mbundi. I'll never forget that guy. He used to come in class and say, "So today we are going to learn about vocabularies. Tell your name by vocabulary." And then he will explain to you what vocabulary means. Ndeto ilangito, ndeto ngito. Are we together? So now today I want us to tackle a word like enda. Now, enda, what is enda? Enda neko likandini, it said, are we together?
What is enda?
Enda ni enter.
Oh,
How are you supposed to pass, Jeff?
Enter.
There's something with mathematics. A guy will come, he's like, pi r squared. There was a guy who tried to explain pi r squared. In Kikamba, I wouldn't tell that story.
No, tell it.
So pi r squared ni wonsa tumititwili wiki huko la ninoyosa ba wake ndala alabu squared. Like, it took me, and I knew that was life, because these are my teachers. My dad can't do anything because they can't afford any other school, and we used to talk Kikamba from class 1, class 2, mpaka class 8. Tell you a true story. Class 8, the first year I did class 8, I had
what do you mean
number
the first 1 year? Kwani ulifanya mara ngapi?
Nilirudia. The first time nilifanya class 8 nilikuwa nimepita, I was number 1, but I had to repeat.
What do you mean?
Shida ilikuwa max, nilikuwa na 142. Na mimi ndio number 1.
Na the last guy alipata ngapi?
The last guy wachana na yeye.
Single digits.
Wachana na yeye.
142. You were first.
You're first. So that's when my grandmother said that, you know what, we need to change this. He transferred me, took me to another school, and after that I passed.
Ulipata ngapi next time?
400.
Oh, okay, but at least ulijaribu mara mbili, eh?
Upata hiyo 400 ni wewe na Mungu ndio mnajua umeipataje. I mean,
yeah. So when you find kids now fighting against the system, hawataki kuenda shule, wana resist nini, what goes through your mind?
It makes me sad. Because you know what, Jeff, everything that I know today, I want to say that the knowledge that I have today, I took it from school. It's me and God. Like the way I speak English, for example, the little that I know. Many people have said that Chipukeezy has killed English. I'm very happy that they can even talk about me, because they never knew me. But the little English that I know, it's me who taught myself. Even Kiswahili, I used to shrub. I used to talk like Mwala, that character. That was me.
Inspector Mwala.
When I talk of Kimondiu, that's me. Because kila kitu kidogo najua leo nimejifunza.
How? Ulijifunzaje?
For example, you see, when I went to high school, I used to see guys from Nairobi talking Sheng, what's up, you guy. They'll speak English fluent,
Yeah.
Challenge the teacher. I can't speak in class because every time I open my mouth to speak, guys will laugh.
What would you say?
It's either nimeshrub ama nimesema women's, for example.
Yeah. Ilikuwa mbaya.
So I decided now to be listening. So I'll sit down and listen to you guys, what you say. And then it will get into my mind. The same thing I did when I came to Nairobi. I'll sit down with guys who are talking, you know, Kiswahili, Kizungu, even Sheng.
Yeah.
And then I'd learn. Then when I'm going back home, like I remember the first year in Nairobi, I used to walk from Nairobi to Huruma. So I used to walk home, walking
from
along.
Nairobi to Huruma?
Yes, it's karibu sana hapa. So I used to walk home, talking to myself. Like I'll go. Like I used to imagine, that year I didn't know that I'll become a comedian. So what I'll do, I'll walk home, I'll imagine a scenario whereby I've been invited as a guest of honor to address a crowd. And then I'll start speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm walking. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chipukeezy. Tonight we did it. And then I speak. By the time nifike Huruma,
unatembea?
Unajua pia na try kujiconsole ndio nisijue natembea. So by the time nifike Huruma nimemaliza speech. There is a God bless Kenya, God bless me. Sijalipa fare, sijakula mayai hapo.
Na umefika?
Na nimefika home. So see, that's how I learned how to at least.
But would people stare at you? Would people be curious? Who is this?
I remember there was a time, and I'll never forget this mzee. Nilipitana na wazee hivi nikiongea Kizungu yangu kwa barabara. Then one mzee was like, akaipaka ita mwenzake, hii ni bangi. Hivi ndio wanaanzanga hivi wanachizi. But you see, it helped me. Because I remember the first time I went to audition, it was not easy. I was told, yes, young man, what's your name? I said, my name. Good. Tell us, what do you want? And then I sang the national anthem. And then they said, and then what? Why? We know it. Why are you singing? I said, thank you. And then I walked out. Because I was auditioning to do a set book with GH4 production. But you know what the guy told me? It's called Odak. I like you. You're funny. I'll give you 2 lines on my play.
That's how it began.
That's how it began. Then he used to pay me 500 bob every day. Then I'd come to Nairobi to go to college. I told my mom to give me 30,000 and the rest 120,000 ndatafuta. So E15 nikalipa na E15 nyingine ndio ilikuwa inanitembeza sasa commit na kina Odak. Then I started. God. So I had to look for a job because nishakula fee nusu.
Yes, lazima ulipe hiyo.
So lazima nitafute pesa.
And you did.
And that's how it started.
Was it tough?
Very tough. That's how guys used to call me Chipukeezy. That's how, you know, I was very small and short and thin.
Is that what Chipukeezy means, or?
Chipukeezy means upcoming. So what used to happen, I used to, you know, I was acting at National Theatre. It was my first time to get on stage with big actors that I used to see on TV. So what they could do, you know, they'll talk to me, joke with me. Kijana Chipukeezy, tunaona unajaribu. I mean, to me that was something.
Yeah.
Because you've called me Chipukeezy.
They were encouraging you.
I mean, you're telling me that with time I'll be where you are, you know. And then when God blessed me, I said that I'll keep this name. I'm an upcoming. I'll always be an upcoming. Because you see, I might have made it in Ukambani, but Nairobi bad. I might have made it in Nairobi, but South Africa, but still an upcoming.
And now you're going to Dubai.
I'm going to Dubai.
I want to talk about that, Chipukeezy, because that's incredible. That's a great accomplishment, by the way. By the way, it's sold out already. The concert is sold out. The one day, one event is sold out.
It's already sold out. 1,500 people. I was targeting 500.
But you know, I wonder what language are you going to speak to them in Dubai?
What have you been speaking? Tumekuwa tukiongea hapa kama ng'ombe. Ama tumekuwa tukiimba. But just
utaongea Kizungu for 1 hour.
Just to answer you.
No, Rosafi.
No, I've been rehearsing for 6 months.
So in English?
I have rehearsed English jokes. You know, one thing I learned with this life.
No, but you have a trainer, una coach.
I have 6 guys, 6 good critics.
Who speak English?
Yes.
Do they teach you English jokes?
Yes. Do you know that I won't say. Do you know that I'm learning English right now? Like I go every day to sit down with somebody to teach me English. Like I started from scratch.
My God.
Like I have a teacher.
And we took it for granted, huh?
Of course. I remember there was a time I wrote something emotional. I was actually dissing Mwendo. Mwendo wrote something about me. Mwendo, you know him?
No.
Aka mkamba kapals. Akajui aka kalioa juzi.
Kakani?
Hujui Mwendo?
Mwendo gani?
Si editor wa Pulse, unachoma.
Oh, wa Pulse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mwendo wrote something. So I was trying to write on Instagram. You know, I was very emotional. And then I wrote with a very, you know,
Kizungu mbaya.
Sana. So guys started saying on Twitter and you know, guys on Twitter, you've seen Cream, eh? Guys on Twitter, Kenyans on Twitter are no good. Wakiamua kukrim watakuumiza sana. So now But they watu wana take advantage sana
By the
ya
way,
video.
Cream ni mwenzako eh?
Cream is a good friend of mine.
Serious?
What
do you tell him right now?
We all make mistakes, bro. Go, you do it. I mean, you're a good DJ and I'm still your friend. Lakini watu wana take advantage ya video yako sana. Watu wa kanisa kwanza. No, unajua wanafanya nini? Wanachukua video wanaangalia. Hii ni tabia gani? Hebu ona. Hebu nitumie hii video wewe nikaone.
Chapukizi, lazima your cream to weka cream.
A cream yogi cream.
Let's take a break. Please come back. Talk about Dubai. There's a little video clip I want to play when we come back, which is fantastic, man. Where ukienda ukipanda ndege?
Mayu. Mayu. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. At Chipukeezy.
Vini.
Chipukeezy Vini.
Chipukeezy Vini.
At Koinange Jeff. The hashtag we're using is Chipukeezy in Dubai. Dubai. Kiingereza.
Wakamba wanaita Dubai.
Dubai.
Bai. Unachoma sana. Can we go for a break already?
Let's go for a break. JKL is Inspiration Thursday. I hope you're being inspired by this young man all the way from Tala, wherever that is in Ukambani. But he's come a long way, no doubt about it. And guess what? He's going places. JKL takes a break. We'll be back in a moment.
How is a legend made? It is made by making the right choice for a start. It is made by going where others don't.